That ended abruptly. Hello. Let me bring up my stream manager. Good bitrate, yes. I'll look at that later. How's everything sound? Everything sound alright? So, tonight's plan is a seemingly simple one, although I could fuck up a wet dream, so we'll see where that goes. Where we left off, I went through the white door. And now I have to solve the puzzles. So that's the plan tonight. Solve the puzzles before 3 fucking o'clock in the morning, so I can pack up all of this shit and scoot my ass out of town, where I'll try to stream from the hotel room and all that other nonsense. So, yeah. There's that. But should that plan go awry, soft cutoff at 3. Soft cutoff. We'll see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling froggy, fuck it, we'll rock and roll. That is because my mother is going to the hospital, so I am going to make sure she's okay after surgery. Using all of my vacation time to not vacation. I'll take a couple days for myself later. I'm excited. I haven't gamed at all since my last stream. I've just been waiting. We're about to get started in just a second. We'll get started nowish. I carpet bombed every bit of social media I had. So, the fuck is this? Fuck it. That's pretty cool. Apparently a larger streamer's like, I'm only gonna raid people under 100 viewers. I'm like, that's nice. Me. Listen, I'm not opposed to handouts, motherfucker. In fact, I subsist off them from time to time. Oh man, hold on. Let me see if I can find something I just saw a couple days ago. There is a Twitter that is literally just food that looks like shit. and it fills me with so much joy. Nope. Apparently, after midnight, it's nothing but thirst traps and please look at me posts, so never mind. Those are for later. Oh. Alright, yeah. Listen, I ain't mad at it. Sometimes I get bored, so that's all A-okay. Ooh, I do want to tell some of the games I have downloaded that Okay, so here's the plans for some stuff that I can do in case I don't have enough time to stably, sit down for fucking 9 hours and bash my head against the wall trying to beat. I'm going to turn the music back on while I'm talking because dead space makes head hurt. Dead air. Okay, it's quiet. That'll work. So, I have, because Konami sucks and has none of the other Silent Hills on Steam, I have Silent Hill Homecoming, which I heard is just god-awful. So that could be fun. Oh, you're all good, brother. I also have the newest Zero Escape. Don't play with my emotions. Because, it's October, perfect time to drop it, and I absolutely will buy all of them immediately. But another thing that I can do is I don't have all the achievements in Cult of the Lamb. I am going to look it up. Tell me what to do. Well, put Steam with an apostrophe. Why did it just go what the actual butt? Pardon me. I'm gonna close that. We're gonna try that one more again. Since the fuck when did that happen? Alright. So that was bothersome. Hell. Steam. Nope. August 25th, 2022. Wait. Update. Let's see. We forgot what we're dealing with here for a sec. So it turns out no, Konami is not bringing new titles to Steam. This ad on Instagram was to announce plans to sell pre-existing Steam games on their stupid Konami shop website. Ah. So apparently soon you'll be able to buy these old games for Steam, but at a price that's not, at a place that's not Steam, but they'll still be Steam keys. Jesus. Konami, I don't, Pachinko must have blown out a fucking biscuit in the brain, because they have shat the bed as often as possible. It's actually heartbreaking, because they're just such a, they had such great people working with them. So somehow my browser Like when I open a new tab, if I type in the search bar, it is Yahoo, and that is not a fucking thing that's going to happen ever again. So we're going to have to fix that later, but that's a problem for later. Yeah, because it's fucking gambling. You want to do the exact same thing? Release a mobile Metal Gear game with some gacha mechanics. I would spend money. I'm not even ashamed to say it. I would spend money. Unabashedly. When do I get paid? Give it here. But I'm also thinking about buying Resident Evil 2, the remake, and playing that. I mean, it's October, and I play almost nothing but horror games at this rate, so might as well lean into it.
Okay, let's do this fucking shit.
The fuck was that? I'm good. We're just gonna go right back. We're gonna start the game now, since my computer just did that. Alright, let's get this party started. Controller connected. I had this fixed last night, but then I upped my output to 1080p for whenever I export. So everything's all fucked up. Yay! Now here's to hoping it actually... Ooh, that is aggressively loud for me. How about everybody else? Oh, Jesus. Yes. See what we got here. Come on, what's it got in its mouth? It's a sun. I can barely make it out, but there's something carved on the surface. A sun? Wait. So is this lion eating the sun? Yeah. Whatever. Right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push the button. That okay? Sure. Whoa. Lights turned off. A strange looking set of shelves. Hey, check it out. It's all lit up. Yeah, pretty colorful. You think it's a hint? Maybe. But what's... Okay. An hourglass looks like the sand inside is red. Take 4 seconds for all the sand to run out. Run through it after you flip it. Okay. I'm gonna turn the lights back on because I have a feeling I need to. Yes, let's turn the lights on. What have we here? That's not for now. Some binders. Damn, I can't understand a word of this. Looks like some kind of code. All of these binders are like that. Shoot. Yes, and a green one at that. Okay. I don't know. It looks like a machine of some kind. Brilliant. Alright. Well, that's not for me. Yep. The yellow chair sits before me. Let's turn them all on. Yeah, it's showing the same thing too. Alright. It's blank. Yeah, nothing at all. Bitch and speakers. Look pretty normal. Things we talked about probably aren't powered up. Looks like it. How do we turn them on? Okay. That solved that problem. Let's just turn one of them on. 9 switches. There's a little Thunderbolt icon up there. My guess is these are a bunch of power switches. You don't say. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off? How about you try to flip some of them? Let's go check out what's going on. Oh, I thought so. Damn, nothing. Okay. Wonder if I can only turn one on at a time, or if I can just turn them all on and. Okay, I think I can just turn them all on, which is sweet. Okay, so what rooms do we have? We have the lounge, the rec room, floor B, floor A, room, the robot room, crew quarters. Assuming this is the infirmary. This screen seems to be for a security camera. I can't see anybody though. Big screen blank though. Okay. Let's see, what do we got here? Something down here. Okay, so it doesn't matter where I click on it. Okay, I've turned all of the computers on. Alright, let's see. And 11 cards onto its top, so who we got? Oh, clever Connor. What do we got here? No fucking clue, but let's look at it. Wow, this angle's different. Zyklip, Sagondis, Tizg, Jinmayoji, UVG, DJ. Letters on the front of the steps underneath the red line. NJY, UVGJ. Yes, Demas. The alternative to Christmas, where everybody exchanges static-proof bags. Fuck yes. I like that holiday. I'll take it. So wait, this is red background with green stars. Green background. Okay, so this has nothing to do with... Let's look at some other stuff. Open this up. Okay, that's not true at all, but go on. Let's just type in whatever's on 80 GB. Right. Oh. Cakewalk. Icon. Yeah. SGD, Q and Y. I think I punched that in wrong. Oh, that was the wrong one. Doggy Dairy Queen, New York. Oh, alright. Don't worry, I'll scream if I get lost. Okay. Same result as before, and another icon in the top corner. So where's the red line? Oh, that's a mouthful. I have a whole pin here. Trying to memorize like some kind of pauper. EMJY UVG. Okay, cool. UVG. Okay. Nailed it. Alright. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, well done. Really kill you to take that disdain down like 10%. Yes. To the corner of the screen. Yeah. Okay. Very true. Oh. Okay, hold on. We'll leave this one real fast. This is hard. You don't know where the colors are supposed to go. You're damn right I don't. Let's see what this one is. Here 4. Oh man, that's fucking my eyes up. Hold on. We're gonna count these. The 11 seconds is... four. That's 2. Here's 7. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh man. We're gonna go with 9. That's 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, we'll go 15. Fuck it. Why not? Fucking brilliant. Huh, got it. Not bad. There's another icon on the screen now. Yes, there is. Fuck me. Hey, look. The screen's changed. Huh? Different word on each one. Yes, we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make sense. Look at the screen underneath them. Got the same words in 9 squares. So I'm supposed to use the console to move the words around? That would be my guess. Okay. She knows everything. I was... Damn it, no dice. Alright. Oh. Specific sentence. how do I... Huh. We'll come back to it. That's fine. I can think that. Okay. You figured it out, not bad. And my reward? Ha, nice try. Like Sierra's got something for you though. I mean this new icon. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen. Look up. One over your head. I was... No. Let's see the colors again. Okay. So this one is... green. Red everywhere. Oh boy. Kinda see what I gotta do. Okay, I gotta do it. Yeah. You know, I just don't get it. I'm gonna try to brute force it. Okay, but how do I get rid of words? Oh, there a clue to the pattern? I have to press them. There's not. Hey, welcome Raiders. I am beyond the white door, attempting the security room. Oh boy. No. 4 moves, huh? 4 moves. That was your night, man. It's not much of a sentence, because I was you. Let's think this out. Nope. I'm gonna find the pattern that works. Problem is we only have 4 button presses to figure it out. Green star, red field. Red field. I'm not quite grasping the exact nuances of what I gotta be doing here. But if I do that, did that actually do it? No! Shit. There we go. I will stumble through this as hard as I can, I promise. But literally, to celebrate, check your screen. You've got a new icon. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up. That was... Alright. Shit, I forgot to... I was you, will be me. Okay, so I'm at an impasse here. It says some words are unnecessary and should be erased, but it does not tell me how to do that exact thing. Alright. There's not a trash can icon anywhere that I can get rid of these fucking things. Alright. Oh, shit. You're brilliant. I, be me, was, will, you. So these three here. Oh, come on. Use your other senses, buddy. How is you? Will be me. Try it again. If that does it. Oh. It's dumb. Okay. Just as I thought. Yeah, looks like you got it. Good work. Nothing's changed though. Well, at least not here. Yeah. Take a look at the screens up on the wall. Oh. Sweet. We take those. Alright. Good work, Sigma. I've been waiting for this. New safe password, huh? Go open it. Okay. We just need to plug in the right password. Yeah, give it a try. Excellent, it opened. Yeah. Card looks familiar. Different image though. One of the AV room cards. Then we've got the same key as usual. Okay, let's get going. If we can. I'm gonna open it, okay? You ready? Right. Here we go then. No shot.
Wait, I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage.
Recordings.
Are you following me?
I think so. Yeah. Talking about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Yeah, let's go dig around. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer
on.
computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles.
Okay then.
Everything's designed to do something, and once you know what, you can start guessing how.
Okay, go off, Queen.
Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to.
I'm 0. Actually, you said you were 0 last time.
See?
But, I'm not sure. Aside from my theories from earlier, the last episode, where, you know, I made the leap that it was Akane and Junpei who K's parents, question mark? Looks like this is it. Good
Knock
work.
it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Might be K. It's not Dio, because he just wants to blow the fucking place up. Maybe it's Quark. Wait, what the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Could be Clover. By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Damn. Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah, it might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
That should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah, you mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased too.
Looks like it.
I guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. Hey. Something tells me the golem we met is still functional. Oh, no shit.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting smoke and keeled over.
My science boy's still alive. Yeah, but he said that his what passes for a golem's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. Can we see his logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then, try the one that says cash. Casher. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's probably from right after Kay decked us. We'll be tossing that white door on the left in a minute. Just watch. See?
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server. The original data was deleted, but it looks like the stuff he pulled is still here.
Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Come on, I told you. I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. The security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
That just leaves Tenmayoji, Clover, and Quark. I opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it. I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? Oh no. Sounds like somebody's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. Why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait. Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. It just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she's saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. My robot brain overclocked. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Pi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again, and she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got a lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah? I think I must just be getting tired. Kinda surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
For just a moment I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Phi if I didn't have to. Better to stay quiet about it.
Well, you're looking a lot better, so I can stop worrying, right?
Probably not. What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Golem's cache.
When was this recorded?
We'll see in a minute.
Up there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system. Files appear to be named based on that system. They might as well be random to you and me, which made it pretty hard to find this gem.
Huh? Oh, it's
Yeah.
Kay. He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes. So that means this footage is from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white doors in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? That means we're seeing Kay. That means what we're seeing here is Kay 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
You mean that this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah, about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass.
4 seconds at a time? Bro.
Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna. Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours, 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight. It looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell is this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, we won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit.
Huh?
Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours, 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey, they're gone. As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another... Oh no, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. It looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours, 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. Let's hold off on that. Very soon, though. Very soon. He's disappeared, too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it.
Well, I know he has the injection gun in his pocket from previous playthroughs. Why?
Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
You're saying he was lying. He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
Whatever it was, happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. It looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like
The
what?
cyan door opening. Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Yeah, below the bottom frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, this is where he begins to try and resuscitate Luna. Anyway, nothing happens for the next 16 minutes. It's just this. So I'll fast forward, all right?
Sure.
All right, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. Did the game freeze? Oh. He's checking the time on his bracelet. Alright. We're gonna have to figure that out right quick. So we've come full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once he gets there, he tells us about Luna's death.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean who killed Luna, right?
Well, I can't say for sure. This footage makes for pretty shaky evidence, but it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours, 1 minute, Clover and Luna enter the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. They both move out of frame at 10 minutes. 0 hours, 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. So a minute and 40 seconds. 0 hours, 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Also immediately exit the frames. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 13 minutes. Exits the room. 13 minutes, 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. He looks at his bracelet. It says 0:21, the remaining time until the primary doors open. There seems to be only one conclusion. The person who killed Luna is... So, what are we thinking, guys? I'm hovering over Dio, even though maybe that injection gun was a red herring. Dio.
What makes you so sure?
He was up to something in there.
And you think that something was killing Luna?
Yeah.
It's not a very strong argument.
Who do you think it is?
Right now, the most likely suspect is Clover.
Why? Luna could have still been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That is true. This footage isn't enough to tell us who the killer is.
It is Clover, I think. Shit, I just thought about that. As Dio gets killed too.
But if we take one other thing into account, then she starts to look a lot more guilty.
Yeah, that was a dumb move on my part. And what is that other thing?
What Dio said to us at the White Doors. Kay wanted us to go into the White Doors, right? You told him you wouldn't leave 3 people behind to die. What did Dio say to you?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He would only have said that if he knew that only 2 of us would be going through the door. Do you understand?
Dio knew that we had Luna's bracelet. Which would mean he also knew she was dead. Right?
Exactly. If he hadn't known she was dead, he would have said something else. He would have objected the moment Kay suggested we go through the door.
That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through it without Luna?
But he said nothing. Almost as if he never expected her to be there in the first place. Now why would he do that? I can think of 2 reasonable explanations.
He killed her or he found her dead.
Either Luna was already dead when Dio entered room 2 in the crew quarters, or he killed her himself. If the latter was correct, however, I suspect he would have behaved differently. If Dio had killed Luna, he would have made sure to do something that he thought would cast suspicion off of himself. Most likely, he would have asked about her absence.
Where's Luna? Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through that white door without her.
Although it clearly wouldn't provide an ironclad alibi, I imagine he'd think it would make him less suspicious. That's why it's relevant that he said nothing about Luna. Of course, this doesn't mean he's innocent of killing her, but it does make it seem a lot less likely. So, if what I'm saying is correct, what does it mean?
And when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Exactly. Clover also has a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yeah. The movement of the A-B rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door, she would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it.
Oh, that's right. We went on a different path this time. Fuck. I'm dumb.
Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Yeah, I know. Oh, there was one last thing. Was there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Okay. Well, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not going to know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
Exciting stuff. Warehouse A. Ooh. No one's here.
Yeah. All right, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah. Alright, so, theory crafting time. In this timeline, I think Clover may have killed Luna. Possibly. And the injection gun may be
You
a
search
red
rooms 1
herring.
and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Got it. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. The lead ball pressed against the inside of my abdomen. I leaned back against the wall and let out a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Looking for the others.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. You're right. I turned and headed for the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed. The first thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed. They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up into it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs and my chest felt so tight I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eye.
They were in a blind spot.
What?
The security camera. Remember how we didn't see anything in the real-time feed in the security room?
Yeah. Guess the partition was open.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah. Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
So you're saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably not.
There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand. Looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
Then the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least. If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
The penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
Do you think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink? I saw blood on Clover's finger, so she thinks she wrote a hint somewhere.
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark. Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you've got a point. I think it's Quark. I keep leaning towards Quark. I don't know why I don't trust that little guy. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
If I'd been down to pick something up and handed it to me. Cyan bracelet. Cyan bracelet. This was Quark's.
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What is Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, no, hold on. Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
No. This can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
What?
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope.
Ray of hope?
Yeah. If Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
You mean the bracelet came off before the doors closed?
Yeah.
That's impossible. Tio Jr. told us that they only come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
Right, he's got 9 BP. Wait, so you're saying he escaped and came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. Tio Jr. said the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
Why do you have to be so pessimistic? Have you actually seen Quark dead, huh? You need to think positive, Sigma. Reality is what we believe it to be.
Really? So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
Innocent is, I wanted to ask if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji weren't innocent and had deserved to die, but swallowed my words. Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Phi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive. What are you doing?
Examining their bodies. Tenmyoji first.
Why?
Clues
What kind of clues?
to who might have killed them. Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
If Quark's bracelet, Clover and Tenmyoji would have been able to go through the white doors. Killer handcuffed them to the sink to prevent that.
Right. That's my guess, at least. That's odd.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
You think the killer took it?
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
Okay, so here, written in blood. Must be Tenmyoji's.
It says 016. Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere. It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with a soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have done something. I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
016, huh? Maybe, but the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark. I mean, I'm not saying he did it, just...
Damn it. This is hopeless. I can't keep up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? The movement of the AP room makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? We don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in a handkerchief. And of course now Luna's dead too. So who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem like the most likely suspect. Now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killer is a complete mystery. We don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. We don't have any idea where Quark's gone. How does any of this mean? Who killed everyone? Was it Zero? Zero Senior? And who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Why does this game even exist, and why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I feel like my head's about to explode. Please, Fi, give me something. Anything. A clue, a hint. Come on, you gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle at whatever they want to test.
That's it?
No, wait, you're right. Luminol reacts with organic compounds and glows, but the glow is really faint.
So?
You need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if anything's glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean... the rec room. Fi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Exciting stuff. I'm just in time, it seems. Guess my reason for not trusting Quark is pretty strong. Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect. It was such a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. That laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect a brain from constant emotional bombardment? They say that right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death, but when death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say that two species of animal come under attack from some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving, but because they feel no pain, some of the Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive. As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can't look at a room full of corpses and laugh. The genes I've been given by a million years of evolutions have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess this means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah. You're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. We've also refuted the possibility of Zero Sr. being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark. That means...
You're being ridiculous. Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Alright then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that?
Radical 6 makes you try to kill yourself. Maybe that's it. I don't know.
I've been with you this whole
But
time.
I also don't trust that little shit. She was right. After the end of the second round of the AB game, Fi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the White Door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No, wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Did she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she killed them in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have been only taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? So how long had I been out? No, that wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded, probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that? It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer. Where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? She knows everything. Those are the 3 words that I had to eliminate to get the puzzle to go through. Hey, what you doing there, Fi?
Checking their bodies like before. I decided to start with Dio.
Find
Yeah.
anything?
2 things, actually.
Oh?
Take a look at this.
Myrmidons, huh? A knife.
Yeah.
There's something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons? Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno. It's not a name I've ever heard of before. But look at the handle. You've seen it before, right?
This is a knife that was stabbed into Alice's chest.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
Yeah, that's it. When Luna scanned the old woman's body, those were the numbers it gave us for the wound.
Right. Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
Those numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, then that means this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just eyeballing those measurements, so we can't be sure.
Still, why does Dio have it?
He must have gotten it from Alice.
That's why it only took him a minute to leave the room. He was just grabbing his weapon. I know that. What I mean is, why'd he take it? Did he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he was the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No, wait. Hold on a second. I'm getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her? That's what happened. Why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else.
What?
Don't you remember what I said? I found 2 things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, this is that key.
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah,
And now Dio's got it.
yeah.
So when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait, Kay's key?
Oh man, you couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. Picture's worth 1,000 words.
Ooh, do I get to
Let
see
me
his
show
face? He walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh yeah, so that's it. It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
Before I had time to prepare myself, Vi shoved the key into the slot and twisted. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open.
This is bullshit.
But with this axe in here,
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Do you think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder.
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like. This is bullshit.
Yeah, no way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
I wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
She'd only been searching for a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look,
What is it?
a spray bottle with luminol in it.
One Tinryoji had.
Yeah,
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
we don't know yet.
Why
He
not?
might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this. Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
Are you going to check for luminol reaction?
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. All right, do it.
Done.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look, Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding. The old woman, Alice, Tenmyoji, and these 2 here. I'm disinclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol? It doesn't make sense.
And that leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
You remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
You think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it?
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's.
I wonder which it was.
No idea. But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Sr.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah?
Whoa, wait. Are you saying that Dio Zero Sr.?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
Then who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Sr. was Dio,
All
Then-
of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
what? What the hell is happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming. Got us sprinting through hallways. We betray, we get all the points, we rock and roll. Damn it. There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AP gate anyway? Without a star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. You shouldn't write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe.
That's impossible. You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the key card after they died.
Oh, Alright, let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. How on earth would I know where he might be?
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't? Okay. I would have just jumped in the ambidex room. Ah. The room Dio and Kay investigated.
Right. Aren't you curious?
Of course. Besides, Quark might be there.
Yeah.
Alright, let's move. This feels like very wasted time, though. We should be in that room voting betray. The door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
You don't say. I hope it has one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, the folding ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action, or cut, or double decaf chai soy latte, now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah. Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no, not really.
Yeah. What if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if... There's no one here.
The computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
The hell is this?
A lion. A sun?
It has a couple input fields for a user ID and a password.
We probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought.
ASDA4IUSD.
Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off towards the phone next to the desk. Felt compelled to stand staring at the screen. Sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento Mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun, remember death. Sun. Could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe. Memento Mori. Death. Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Yeah, that's not happening. Just seeing if I can get something. Just seeing if there's something that'll help me out here. It never has one for floor B. Remember death, huh? One six 016 016. Life would be infinitely happier. Int is more global, like Radical 6. So, if they're referring to planets, the ninth planet would be Pluto, even though... Oops. It was no good. I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen this ID and password somewhere before. Damn it. I accidentally backed out of it. Yeah, we'll save right now. All the death. All right. I could just break this path real fast and betray. All the death. Looks like I have to start all over on one of them. Yeah. All right. Let's see if...
There's no one here.
Oh, well then I already fucked up. Yeah, I noticed. Okay, I got you. So I need to go through a timeline where we find the old lady's body. Alice kills herself because we showed that. And Dio dies. Alright, let me go ahead and run through something real fast. Okay, it was this one, I believe. Where did Alice go? Not a single ending, no. Well, technically one. Where was the timeline where fucking... I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember which one Dio died in. But I'll figure that out a little later. So close to at least something similar to an ending. I got 30 more minutes, so I figure I will at least not waste everybody's time. I can betray Luna in 30 minutes and see what happens. And I'm gonna feel bad about it.
Eight, 7, 6.
Feel like shit about this one.
Results, please direct.
Sorry, Luna. Kind of a doo-doo move. But it was funny.
Points have please.
I feel straight up bad about that.
Sigma, why? You promised.
Yeah.
How could you? Why won't you say something? At least give me an excuse. Say you wanted to protect everybody, or you slipped and hit the wrong button.
Making me feel like a real shithead here, chick.
Anything. I don't care if it's a lie.
Okay. I'd slipped, bro.
Just say something. I can't trust you anymore. Can I? see. Alright then. You did it so that you could get more points, right?
I wanted to say no, but I couldn't. She was right. I shut my eyes and turned away.
I trusted you. Goodbye.
Luna's face twisted as she spun away, but not before I saw tears glistening in the corners of her eyes. My heart sank into my stomach like a lump of lead. I'd lost something very precious. Like they say, trust takes years to build, but only a second to break. Only I could have taken that second back, but that was impossible. Life only moves in one direction, and you only get to make your choices once. The past is the past, and it stays there.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Hey! Wait!
Clover yelled after him, but Timioji ignored her and continued towards the magenta door. He glared at his receding back and muttered something under her breath. Something must have happened between them.
Tenmyoji, you're going to go look for Quark, right?
Yeah. So?
I want to help.
No thanks.
Really?
Much as I'd like to say that, I need all the help I can get. Think you can give me a hand?
Of course. Let's go.
They headed off through the magenta door together. And this is where she goes all Annie Wilkes and starts killing people. Clover was left standing by herself, brows furrowed and head down deep in thought. Then suddenly she stood up straight and took off through the Cian door. I know it's cyan. I don't know why I keep saying Cian. I think it's just a brain fart, by the way. I don't know what's going on with me. I turned and saw that only Phi and Kay were left. Where's
He went
Dio?
off toward the yellow door while you and Luna were talking.
He just walked out?
Yes. He did check the results before he left.
I bet he wasn't very happy. If I had chosen Betray, he'd be sitting pretty with 9 BP right now.
I imagine he would. Fortunately, Phi is much too clever for that. That was why I chose Ally. It was an easy decision.
But if you betrayed her, then you'd have been able to get out of here.
Perhaps. But I made a promise to Phi.
A promise, huh? You were really sure Kay wouldn't betray you?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot. I didn't really have a choice, though. The only option was to trust him. Yeah.
That's so...
Don't you think that's important? Trusting someone, I mean. Alright. We should go and look for Quark, too.
Indeed. Best we split up, wouldn't you say?
We did say, and each one of us left for a different area of the facility. I took the magenta door. Phi went to the yellow door, and Kay took the cyan door. See, I said it right this time. No matter how hard I looked, Quark was nowhere to be found. Eventually, I decided to head back to the warehouse. Oh, Timioji, what's going on? You found Quark.
Wouldn't be here if I hadn't.
Where was he?
I'm gonna tell you that.
What? Did I do something wrong?
You broke your promise to Luna. I don't like people who break promises.
There was no rebuttal for that. Well, I'm glad you found him.
Ha! Oh, you got some balls saying that, acting like you give a shit about him.
Is he okay? He looks tired.
He's just sleeping. Seems somebody shot him up with some kind of anesthetic.
Someone? Who?
Hell if I know. And honestly, I don't really care anymore.
Why not?
Quark's safe. Now, all I have to do is get him out of here, and this'll all be over.
Wait. You make it sound like you can get out right now.
I can. Well, He can.
Ow.
Didn't you see the results? Quark's BP is
9.
exactly.
So you're gonna have him pull the lever and open the number 9 door?
Yeah. Of course, he's gonna need my help to do that.
But what about you? You've only got 4 BP. Even if you can get the door open, you'll...
3. Now, maybe some of you you're thinking, okay, my BP is, and I'll just, well,
come on.
if you think
Think I don't know that? Doesn't matter, though. So long as Quark is safe, then
My guard was down. I barely even saw him move. It wasn't until pain exploded in my stomach that I realized Tenmyoji had kicked me. I let out a strained sort of wheeze and collapsed to the floor. Blinking against the pain, I managed to find Tenmyoji again. He maneuvered Quark up to the number 9 door. Stop! Tenmyoji! Moving made me retch, and before I could recover and call out again, he'd done it. Tenmyoji's hand pressed Quark's against the lever. He looked back at me over his shoulder.
sorry. Door's almost open, so it's time I was on my way.
Tenmyoji, don't be an idiot. You go through there, you'll...
Believe me, I know. But I gotta stay with him as long as I can. Couldn't live with myself if I just tossed him out there unconscious, you know?
And stay here.
Can't do that.
Why not?
There's a killer here. It's too dangerous. I can't take that risk with Quark's life.
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
See ya.
Tenmyoji, wait! Don't do this. Tenmyoji! Tenmyoji! Didn't want to sell that too hard.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
That was how it ended. Tenmyoji died, and Quark escaped. I didn't know. I laid my hand gently against my aching stomach and stared up at the ceiling. Faint approaching footsteps echoed through the warehouse. One of them was a killer. Whatever, it didn't matter anymore. I was never going to see the outside world again. Perhaps it would be better if I just let them kill me. I lay back and closed my eyes. Well, looks like it is time for me back up my laptop and in stream. So I'm gonna bid you all adieu. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to try to stream while I'm gone for the next 4 days. There's no telling if I'll actually have time, but I will have everything to do so. The only thing that will be a wild card is not packing up a mic stand and a microphone. So hopefully I can get this to work and not sound like doo-doo. We'll see. But beyond that, guys, thanks for joining me. We're going to keep trying to get through this game. I suspect we'll be done in the next 2 weeks. Considering I'm willing to throw 9 hours of it, 9 hours of time at it every Wednesday and Sunday usually. So I think we should have it pretty soon. Yeah, tons of fun, let me tell you. Thanks, man. Don't be a stranger, by the way. I just got Discord on my phone, and I will have the laptop set up, so I can still communicate. But yeah. Anyhow, thank you guys for joining me. Hope y'all have a good rest of your evening. Or morning, however you want to look at that. But yeah. Thanks for joining me. I feel that. But, yeah. This has been fun. I've been the Wormwood Messiah. Y'all have a good night. Go ahead and raid.